Hi, I'm your host, DOS350, and I'd like to welcome everybody to a special show that I like to call Band-Aid Review. Now, in this very special episode of Band-Aid Review, we're going to be looking at Johnson & Johnson Band-Aid Plastic, and it's a 25 pack. So let's just jump straight into it. This is a Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages 25 pack. Now smash that like and subscribe button if you like Band-Aids as much as I do. It says here that it's got Quilt Aid, registered trademark, technology, Quilt Aid, Nonstick Pad Technology, and effective absorption, Breathable Protection. And that's Johnson & Johnson. And so that sums up that side of the packet. Let's just deep dive straight into the next side. The back. It's got a picture of what the Band-Aid itself looks like. And it says, inside every Band-Aid brand adhesive plastic bandage, you'll find these technologies. Let's get a look at it. Quilt Aid, registered technology. Nonstick Pad Technology, a unique quilted pad which draws fluids away from the wound. So I'm no doctor, but that sounds pretty good to me. It draws fluids away from the wound. Breathability. All-purpose strip with micro vents for breathable protection. Now that's pretty good. You don't want things to get too, dank on your little wounds. So breathability is a big tick in the Band-Aid book. Finally, in these technologies, I guess, and no three mentioned, it's got side seals around pad to help protect your wounds against infection. Now that's pretty good. The side seals. You don't want an infection. That's just from bad to worse. So you got the side seals. And that's the actual size of Band-Aid. It says caution. The packaging of this product contains natural rubber latex which may cause allergic reactions. So I don't know anyone who's allergic to rubber, but, leave a comment in the comment section if you're allergic to rubber. Smash that like and bell button if you're now aware of rubber latex allergies. And it says finally, a covered wound heals faster than an uncovered one. That's a quick little medical tip for all the uneducated medical people out there who just, you get a little wound and you think, oh shit, I won't cover it, I'll just do whatever. No, it heals faster if you cover it. That's a Band-Aid tip. And let's look at the other side. Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages plastic. Johnson & Johnson. It's got a customer care centre. Australia 1-800-029-979. New Zealand, we won't worry about that. Overseas customers, forget it. jnj.com.au. That's J&J for Johnson & Johnson. It's a registered trademark, Johnson & Johnson. We've got a little barcode there. And moving straight along, we're going to look at the final side of the package with the nitty-gritty life story section. So let's just deep dive straight into it. Plastic. Sterile in capital letters. Sterile unless individual wrapper is open or damaged. So I guess what I'm getting from that is it's sterile as long as it's not been opened or dipped into the toilet or damaged in some other way. And it's good to know you don't want to be putting a filth Band-Aid on. I was kind of thinking about that before I did this review. I was thinking sterile. It's like I've seen that before on other Band-Aids. And I'm sure they have to say it or it's good advertising or something. It's like hospital grade or whatever, but It's like, I reckon it could be not sterile, even if it, like, damage is a pretty broad thing. Damaged, like, is dropping it on a dog turd damaged? Like it's still intact, that kind of thing. Anyway, moving on. Directions. Skin should be clean and dry before using dressing. Change dressing, which is the band-aid. There's a little bit of medical jargon for any band-aid purchasers out there in the YouTube community. They call it a dressing. It's like a salad, only it's for your wounds. Change dressing daily. Sterile, EO, whatever that means. It's got a little symbol here. Looks like a 2 with a illegal sign on it, so I don't know what that means. It says, manufactured by Shanghai, Johnson & Johnson Limited, 120 Nanya Road, Minhang, Shanghai, 2002-45 China. Made in China from imported and local components. Distributed by Johnson & Johnson Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, 45 Jones Street, Ultimo, New South Wales, 2007, Australia. Single use only. Store in a cool, dry place. Now that, the top doesn't say much. 25 sterile strips, plastic brand adhesive bandages, band-aid. And the bottom, well, it doesn't say much. It's got a little date on it, 2021-09. It's like, is that the best before? I don't know. Doesn't seem like long, but that's beyond the scope of this video. Now, smash that like and subscribe bell button and follow my Twitter at Dos350legit, because this band-aid review is gonna turn into a band-aid unboxing. So let's just get straight into it. It's got a little kind of, I don't know if it'll come through. It's got a kind of easy open thing at the top is what I'm trying to say. So let's just see if I can do it with these gloves. Alright, that did it. Alright. Now that's what you get. And it's looking pretty good, 25 little band-aids, so let's just get one straight out. Alright, this is what we're working with. Band-aid. Well, let's read what this says. It says, sterile, do not use if open or damaged. Caution, the packaging of this may contain natural rubber latex, which may allergic. Band-aid, nothing on the back, and it says pull to open, so that's what we're just gonna do. Excuse me. Alright, it's a band-aid opening. Oh, whoops, I've touched the cotton quilting or whatever it's called, so it's probably not sterile anymore. But that's beyond the scope of this video. Alright, that's the band-aid side of it, and this is the little protection side of it. It says Johnson & Johnson. And it's a band-aid just for scale. I'll put it up here. So, it's about that big. And it's smells sterile, so that's a good sign. And that's about all I got to say about it. So here at Dos350_legit, we try to go that extra mile when it comes to reviews. So we're gonna open this band-aid and apply it as a dressing. I don't have any wounds at the moment, so to speak. I maybe have emotional wounds, but I don't have any, gaping physical wounds, thank God. So I'm just gonna apply this dressing. Let's just see how I go. I'm gonna do the Nelly, so let's see if I can get that right. Excuse me. Alright. So as you can see, I've applied the Band-Aid to my little sensitive-skinned Queenslander face. And I'm feeling pretty good. It's sterile, and it's quilted, and it makes me feel pretty safe knowing that it helps protect against infection. And that's the kind of thing I want when I'm using brand name adhesive strips. Is that what they call them? Brand adhesive bandages. So I got 24 of these little guys left in here, and I'm just gonna put this away in a cool, dry space for storage so that it doesn't get damaged, as they say. And that's pretty good. So I've got my Band-Aid on, and I'm just taking my time to let it fully sink in the way it feels. I'm gonna kind of lean in a bit so you can get a better look at this Band-Aid. Alright, I'm leaning as much as I can. I'm gonna pivot a bit as well, just for the full angle while I'm leaning. Alright, that's a Band-Aid. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. It's like, it's quilted. It's got the side strips to prevent, what was it, seepage or something. To help prevent infection even, and breathability, so it's not like this plastic Band-Aid's choking my little face. It's letting it breathe, and that's just the kind of thing I need. I don't want it choking me up. I want it breathable, quilted, and side stripped. So as I take my time and deliberate on my 350 little decision when it comes to plastic Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids, I'm just gonna put it out there that this packet of 25 Band-Aids cost $3.50, I think, or maybe even $3.90 at a chemist. And it's like, that's quite a lot of money for 25 stinking Band-Aids. It's like, especially at a chemist, I can understand a convenience store or something charge that much, but a full-blown rigidage, as they say, chemist, it's like, how can you sleep at night knowing that you've charged someone $3.50 for 25 lousy Band-Aids? It's more than 10 cents per dressing. And that's too much, I think. Like this one, that's just cost me 10 cents. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to recoup those losses. But that's alright, because I'm feeling like Nelly feels, and I think he feels pretty good most of the time. So it's definitely breathable. I can feel it on my little 350 face there, but it's like, that's okay. Kinda is a reassuring feeling. It's like, yep, I got something stuck to my face, and it's quilted, and it just feels nice having it there, you could say. And that's pretty good. So besides the price, it's like, there's not much bad I could say about it. $3.50 or more, which I forget. It was between $3.50 and $4, I know that. But it was too much, really, for Band-Aids. And it was the cheapest one there. It wasn't like there was a cheaper one. Maybe at a normal grocery, Coles kind of shop, I could have got a home brand one for $1, but it wasn't what happened. So I'm stuck with these, but that's gonna have to do. It's like, I'm not a very heavy Band-Aid user, and in fact it wasn't long ago that I bought some, but I felt it was the right thing to do, to get a few more. That's why I got these. And you know, that's pretty alright. That's pretty good. Excuse me while I pivot. Yeah, it's pretty good. I couldn't ask for much more. It's quilted, it's side stripped, and it's feeling good. The price, you could say, is justified. It's like, it is $3.50, but you're getting a sterile, quilted, adhesive brand bandage. And it's gonna heal your wounds faster. So if you ever get wounded, don't be thinking, oh shit, it's gonna take forever. You dress it, and it heals even faster than you could have possibly imagined. So with that being said, I'm here at Dust 350 Legit, pleased to announce that Johnson & Johnson plastic Band-Aid, well, it's highly recommended. And the next time that you are in a Band-Aid selling place, whether that be a chemist or any other manner of shops that you might enter into, you can feel well within your right to slap one of these into the trolley and go home knowing that you'll be able to salad dressing dress up your little wounds, and they'll heal quickly, and the side strips are gonna keep you safe from infection at all times. But remember, you gotta change these once daily. That's what they said, so it's not like I'm just gonna be sitting there with this on my face until next Thursday. I'm gonna take it off tomorrow and put a new one right back there in its place, because you gotta change it daily. Otherwise, all bets are off. It's, you know, one day only, day by day. Anyway, that sums up this Band-Aid review, and I'd like to remind you to smash that like button, hit up the comment section, and share this on social media for all the Band-Aid using families out there online in this modern world in which we live in, so that you can be in the know when it comes to brand adhesive strips, and leave nothing, you know, without talking about it. It's about discussing the strip and making sure that it's quilted enough, sterile enough, and enough side strips to lock in the goodness. Anyway, till next time, it's gonna be 350 out, Band-Aid style. Thank you for listening.